Welcome back to Let's Plays to Go. So I'm still working on Tomb Raider Anniversary as far as like unlocking all of this stuff. So I figured we'll dive into something else for a while we're going through Resident Evil and before we go back to Tomb Raider and go to something very different from what we've been playing on the channel for a while now. So I recently, finally, completed the Digimon Adventure 2020 anime. I've been rewatching the 1990s series, and I want to dive into something today that handheld fans were deprived of. There was a Digimon Adventure PSP game that basically retold the entire original anime. And it looked great, but it never released in English. So today, we're going to go into the PPSSPP emulator, and we're going to play an English-patched version of that game. I mean, we're not going to go through the whole game today, but that's going to be the new thing we're working on right now. So right here it is. And as you can see here, or rather here, there's a very loud version of the Japanese intro song for the anime. So we're going to dive in here, and we're going to play it. Now, like I said earlier, this is English patched, as we saw a little notice. This is unofficial. This is, you know, an ISO of the PSP game with English patched in. Now, I don't know what all liberties the team took as far as this goes. Like, you know, with all of the changes made to the actual dub of the anime. Because the dub of the Digimon Adventure anime is very different from the original. Like, the overall story beats are mostly the same, but there were a lot more jokes. It was a lot less serious. And a few things were altered. Oh, can we use the install data option? It won't do anything, but can we do it? Do you remember install data in PSP games? It was so interesting because PS3 games did it as well for a while. Looks like we can't do it on the emulator, but that's fine. We'll just reload everything and go back in. Installing data was so interesting because it was like, hey, why don't we take your disc and install some of the data so we have a chunk of it digitally and that'll reduce load times. It was real interesting. Like, what else did it? I think Gran Turismo 5 could do that on a PS3. PSP games that could do it. Dissidia Final Fantasy, I think, could. Maybe not the original. Dissidia 12 might have been able to. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. I think Gran Turismo PSP could do it. But anyways, let's dive into this game. So this is, you know, like I said, it's an English patched version. So fans worked on this. And I don't know what liberties they're going to take. We're not going to get to them today. We'll get to them a little bit later. Because I'm still... as of today, I'm recording this on September 24th, 2024. I have not finished rewatching the anime. I'm in the Myotismon arc right now. But there were some things that were changed in the actual dub. Like Joe's crest was actually the crest of sincerity, not the crest of reliability. And Mimi's crest was purity, not sincerity. But let's go ahead and start the game. And let's enjoy this, because I have so many nostalgic memories of Digimon. I remember really getting into the anime way more than I got into the Pokemon anime, to be perfectly honest. I watched and rewatched that original show in the dub, not realizing the changes were, and I loved it so much. I remember I was a kid, like in, I don't know, middle school, when all of the Transformers toys came out. Like, you had a toy that was an Agumon that you could move around and like swap and push in pieces to turn it into War Greymon. Oh, I have so many good memories of that series. But since this is Japanese, we'll narrate for the game. During the summer of that year, strange events happened all over Earth. The rice fields in Southeast Asia dried up from drought, while heavy rains flooded the Middle East, and the coldest summer of record hit America. Little did 7 children at camp know that this was only the beginning of an adventure in an unknown world. So I don't know if these are the original voice actors. They might be, they might not be. What's up, Sora? And as you can see, alright, so already, Tai is using his Japanese name of Taichi instead of Tai. The big thing will be when we get to Matt and Izzy, if they're called Koshiro and Yamato, we'll see what all they did here. Because I bet they tried to stay faithful to the Japanese original. Now's not the time to be sleeping. Help me pitch this tent. What's up? Something's falling from the sky. Is that snow? Don't be silly. How could it snow in the middle of summer? See, I was right. It's snowing. You're right. It's snowing hard. And there's the hard snow. Oh, Koshiro. Okay, so I'm going to make a guess now that all of this is going to be based off the Japanese version. Like, I'm going to guess that Joe's crest is going to be sincerity when we get to it eventually. Why is it snowing in the middle of the summer? It may be another case of the abnormal weather we've been having. We'll have to wait it out. Oh, I know! I saw a small shrine while we were on our way here. We can take shelter there. Alright, I'll go tell the others. This is also a little different because we don't normally do RPGs here. I mean, the first Let's Play we did was an RPG. That was KOTOR 2. And we did Pokemon games. I think that's might be it as far as RPGs we've done here. So, like, at base value, I know this is upscaled and everything because it's an emulator, but this looks pretty good for a PSP game. Like, the backgrounds, at least here, look like they've got a decent amount of detail, and we've got cell shading to help the 3D models look better. That was a huge blizzard, but it looks like it finally stopped. All Takeru instead of TK. And Yamato instead of Matt. Why is it snowing in summer? This is our campsite. It looks totally different. Oh, look at how happy Mimi is. I've always loved Mimi, even though she was like a horrible brat in the original anime. And there's Joe. The weather forecast didn't say it was gonna snow. I would suggest advising everyone not to stray too far from this place. Alright, so now I haven't played very much of this. Okay, here we go. Tutorial. The character will move in the direction of the analog stick, since the PSP only had one analog stick. Press the X button while you point the analog stick to run. Press circle to talk to them or examine. Since this is a Japanese-only game, circle on PlayStation in Japan is actually confirmed instead of X. It's only in America and I think Europe that those are swapped. I didn't know about that until I started importing games on the PSP. I always thought it was just universal on PlayStation where X was confirmed and circle was canceled, but actually that's only in the West. Because I remember I had a Japanese PlayStation Vita Slim model, and it was like that by default. And funny enough, like, slight bit of trivia while we run around and look at this, but some PlayStation Vita games, sometimes they will detect the region of the hardware you used. Like, if I used PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale on a Japanese PlayStation Vita, it would swap the control scheme and make circle confirm and X cancel, even though it was the American version of the game. Alright, so let's just get our little stuff going on here. So we're only running at 30 FPS. I don't know if that is because of the game itself. Because, I mean, obviously we can't access anything. We can't save our data yet. We might look at that a little bit later. So this is kind of like your standard talk to everyone bit. So let's go talk to Joe. Tai, we should get back to the adults. They'll be worried about us. Yeah, that sounds like a Joe thing to say. It's not working. I can't get online. I thought I'd connect once the wind stopped. Yeah, that checks out, because I think that is what Izzy was doing right before they came out of the shrine. In the beginning of episode 1, he was trying to connect to the internet and was complaining about the weather causing problems. Jeez, TK, as soon as I take my eyes off him, he's gone somewhere. Yay, snow! There's so much snow! It's cold, hard to believe it's summer. I bet you are cold, Sora, wearing your sleeveless tank top. I mean, Mimi might be okay. She's probably wearing the most out of everybody. Wow, it's so pretty. What's that? Oh, it's the Aurora Borealis. I've never seen one before. But that's strange. It makes no sense for an Aurora to be in Japan. Oh, here's the cinematic. It's a little bit blurry, but it still looks pretty good. To be, in my opinion. And there we go! And look, we have the actual anime intro with the Japanese intro song. I love this. It really makes you feel like you're, you know, literally playing the anime, which is what you're doing. Well, the original anime. Now we have Digimon Adventure 2020. So let's just enjoy this. You can see a little bit of like pixelization going on, and we got this weird little line right there towards the bottom of the screen, which might just be because of the compression of this being on a PSP disc. Oh, isn't this great? I mean, this is great for me because I am very nostalgic about the original anime. This has got little bits of extra animation in it too. Like there's like a second or two of extra animation when each of the champions show up that I don't remember being in the intro video for the dub. I wonder if they changed even that between Japanese and English. Okay, there we go. Then we got Tai and Koromon. Taichi, you're up. Thanks goodness. I'm Koromon. I've been waiting for you. What do you mean you're waiting for me? Alright, now that we look a little bit closer at the environments. Actually, no, I think these environments still look pretty good. The tree on the right is kind of blandish, but everything else, like for a PSP game, this game looks great. How do you even know my name? I thought I was all alone here. So did I. Since you're here in one piece, that must mean the others are okay too. Okay, Mochimon's Japanese voice sounds interesting. I've actually never watched the original Digimon Adventure in Japanese. I know that's a big sin with anime fans. I watched Adventure 2020. I watched about half of it in Japanese before the dub was around. But I actually watched that show like 4 separate times and got like over halfway through, stopped. Got a little more than halfway through after restarting. Months later, stopped again. And it wasn't until a few weeks ago that I actually watched the whole thing through. Koshiro, what is that? I'm Mochimon. Nice to meet ya. He's been following me around ever since I woke up here. Let me get a little closer look at the environment here on the island. We're here on File Island. That's what they're saying, but let's take a good look at this place. Maybe we'll be able to see it more from the top of that tree. Okay, and then Tai's gonna climb up the tree and they're gonna see Kuwagamon, right? There's an ocean over there, but I don't remember seeing those mountains. What's that? A giant stag beetle that's coming this way. Oh, there's Kuwagamon. So instead of a cinematic of the Kuwagamon flying past the tree, he's just here. And a little bit smaller than the scale is in the anime. That's Kuwagamon, a real terrible Digimon. He's coming this way. Hey, what are you doing? Alright, and Koramon's attacking the Kuwagamon just like he did in the anime. I'm assuming things are going to be a little different here since this is... I think this is supposed to be a turn-based RPG. Alright, doing a distraction. And... okay. Apparently they've run and gotten a cutscene again. Alright, now we're going to go into the tree, right? Oh no, we're not. They're just hiding. Oh, okay. So instead of hiding inside the tree, they ran just like behind bushes to hide. Interesting. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm gonna edit this out of the video, but I'm gonna be right back because I've got to make a little bathroom trip. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, I'm sorry. It's amazing that I can go like my entire day, you know, getting up, working on other things. Everything's fine. As soon as I record a Let's Play episode, oh, hey, I gotta go to the restroom. But anyways, Yamato, you're here too. So you guys are here too. Oh, here comes Joe. So that is interesting. So they already changed one thing from the anime with the whole hiding in a tree thing. So they just ducked for cover and Kuwagamon, I guess, just lost track of them. Oh, hey, we have control again. I wonder if there's a way to, we don't have access to any of the menus yet. I want to see if we can, like, set running to default. I'm assuming this is a, yep, save point. Okay. Interesting. Hi, Sora. Hi, Yokomon. I didn't see Yokomon a minute ago when we were walking around the field. Your thing looks like a plant. Pyokomon. Okay. Okay, that's interesting, because in the anime they did refer to Yokomon as, like, looking like a radish. Is Pyokomon a girl? Do they even have gender in the first place? We'll figure it out eventually. Oh, that's actually really funny because of the evolutionary line that Yokomon eventually gets. Because Yokomon, Biyomon, and Birdramon all look and sound female, but Garudamon looks very different. Oh, that's an interesting bit of dialogue. Okay, what does Joe have to say? Okay, there's Joe and Bukamon. Okay, some of the Digimon sprites are definitely helped with the cell shading. Taichi, this weird thing is chasing me. I'm not a weird thing. I'm Pukamon. Seems like you two are already getting in some quality bonding time. It's been chasing me this whole time. Yeah, because Joe's like freaking out and everything. Is there anything to do over here? Oh, nope. Just them telling me I can't go anywhere yet. Okay, so let's check on Izzy. And Motimon. Ooh, the Motimon looks good. I guess the simpler the design, the better it'll look on hardware like the PSP. There are so many species here of which I've never seen the likes of before. What is this place? There's a lot of stuff I want to talk to him about, but he's totally lost in thought. Once he's lost in thought, it's hard to get his attention. Oh, yeah, I still need to talk to these two. TK. So who's this? Wait for me, Tokomon. Okay, so this name is the same between Japanese and English. Most of the other ones have been different. I'm over here, TK. And let's talk to Matt. And Sunamon. What's that thing you're holding? He's not holding anything! That's interesting. I wonder if they took the script straight out of the Japanese anime. Because I think Matt was holding Sunamon in this scene in the anime, but he's not in this scene in the game. This is going to be a really interesting playthrough because this is going to be able to... Because this is going to be like, hey, this is different from the show. Hey, this is different from, you know, the dub. So they all have different personalities, huh? Alright, we talked to everybody. So, what exactly are you guys? We're digital monsters. Digital monsters? That's right. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll introduce ourselves. I'm Tai, a 5th grader at Odaiba Elementary. I'm Sora. I'm also in 5th grade. I'm also a 5th grader. Joe Kaido, I'm in 6th grade. Okay, so very, what am I trying to say? Very blunt, very to the point dialogue instead of all the little quips that they gave about themselves in the dub. But I do know that the dub added a lot. Like, almost all of the jokes in the dub were not in the sub at all. They were just trying to make it a more funny show for kids. Oh, TK's in 2nd grade, which means TK's what, like 6 years old? Interesting. Where's Mimi? Mimi from 4th grade is missing. Mimi's a 4th grader? Is that accurate? Were they really that young? How old is Tai in Digimon? Wow. Yeah. He was only 11 years old. I guess I never really clicked just how young the kids were in this show. So that would be like what? Yeah, that would be 4th and 5th grade. Wow. Oh no! What's that? Oh, I'll do the explaining. You can use this to save where we're at right now. Save? You're talking as if we're in a game! Saving's important. Also, when you go inside one of these, you'll come out feeling energized. So if we're tired, we should come rest here. Okay. Still no access to the menu. Because if you hear that little buzzing sound, I'm trying to hit triangle. Well, the Steam Deck's equivalent to triangle. I'm assuming we'll be able to do something with that later. We'll save again. And let's go back! Let's not go the way the game wants us to go. Taichi, we have to help Mimi! Alright, let's go find Mimi. Oh, it's the Kuwagamon with Mimi and Tanamon. Hey, also called Tanamon in Japanese. Cool. Mimi, are you okay? There's a giant bug in front of you! Alright, now they're fighting the Kuwagamon. They're all just saying poof as they shoot out bubbles. Okay, that's funny. If you keep this up... We've been waiting for so long just for this moment. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, do you hear that in the background? That's the Japanese theme for this series. Isn't this called Braveheart, I think? Oh, it's over. But it even used the vocals for it. That's cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that song is called Braveheart. They all transformed! Tokomon, are you okay? You won't get away with this. Prepare yourself! Alright. Oh, hey! Hey, you can have up to 3 Digimon in your party during battle. Normal attack. Use the left or right arrow keys to select if there is more than one enemy. Skill. Use SP to perform a powerful skill. Guard. Weakens damage sustained from enemies. This will last until the next turn. Item. Uses an item on hand. Run allows you to run from battle. Strategy allows you to change the strategy of your ally. Oh. Okay, so it said strategy for allied Digimon. I wonder if that means that you only control one of them and the others do act on their own? Maybe? Okay, we got a timeline. That's very, very typical RPG stuff. So let's get into battle and let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh, is Braveheart the battle theme of this game? That's great! Alright, let's see what we got here. So we've got Agumon, Gabumon, and Piyomon, or Biomon, if you know the dub. Let's just do a normal attack at the start. Okay. Oh, they are controlled by the AI! So... Act freely. Give direct orders. And do that for Biomon as well, so we can give manual orders. It's like, Persona. Wasn't Persona 3 like that? It was either 3 or 4. Where you could have the, allies act independently, or you could give them commands. Alright, let's do skill. Baby Flame? I mean, okay, alright, listen. I am sad it's not Pepper Breath. Even though Baby Flame is the correct Japanese name for Pepper Breath. Let's go ahead and use it. Dang! All right. Uh-oh. The Digimon that weren't in the party didn't receive experience for that. Interesting. He's dead! That was amazing. Great job. Were you watching me? I did it. You didn't do crap! You all did so well. You were so strong out there, Tokomon. Are you not going to correct him? It's Patamon now. If you guys could instantly get bigger, why didn't you do that to begin with? We can't. We can't do it on our own. Uh-oh. I was only pretending to be defeated! Look at Biyomon. She's got like her hands in front of her beak while she's got her mouth wide open. Oh, that's so funny. But, man, Biyomon's model looks really good. I mean, Agumon's does as well, but the cell shading does wonders for games with lower graphical engines. Oh, and here's the end of episode 1, where they all fall off the cliff and fall down into the river. Okay, there we go. At this point, the children had no idea that it was the beginning of their longest and yet shortest summer vacation ever. Okay, after clearing an episode, you'll return to the episode selection screen. Here, you can select an episode to play next or change your party member's strategy. However, you cannot play another episode until you finish the one that is in progress. On the episode selection screen, press the select button to save. Oh, is this gonna be like... Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's going to be accurate to like when the actual anime TV show episodes ended. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, that would be fun. Okay, we can change our party. Who do we want? Okay, so we can swap out the party members, right? Okay, so we can swap out putting anybody we want in the party. I don't know if we can gain evolutions early. We probably can't. As far as... I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of element system here. So I'm going to... Obviously, Ty's the leader. Let's pull in Mimi and Izzy. There we go. It literally didn't save my changes. Change ally strategy. Okay. Manual. We want everyone to be on manual. Oh. Why isn't it Why isn't it keeping my party members? Maybe if we do this. Episode start. Start Explosive Evolution Greymon. I don't think that's what the actual episode's called. I can look it up because I have the series on Hulu. And I can just look at the overview and see what the episode's name is. Let's see. So the episode's called The Birth of Greymon. Actually, I want to do something interesting. I'm going to look it up on Wiki to see if the episode titles are different in Japanese. List of Digimon Adventure 1999 TV series. Oh, no! So the Japanese name is Explosive Evolution Greymon. Oh, isn't that interesting? Oh, it would be so much fun if all of these episodes were literally just... Here's the actual episode of the anime, and you're just playing individual anime episodes instead of chapters that they chopped the series up into. Oh my gosh, this is great. Why didn't this come out in the West? Why didn't this ever come out in the West? Well, let's go ahead and start. We'll do a little bit of a longer episode because it's the pilot of our little series through this. Is everyone okay? We managed to survive that somehow. Seems like the river by the cliff carried us away. What's with all the fish? They all got together and made a raft. Okay. This is probably more of the serious original dialogue versus what happened in the dub. Because in the dub, Gomamon said that they were lucky that a school of fish happened to be in the area. But this was, I can summon fish at will. I'm Gomamon now. We've evolved. I don't think that's the right term, but okay. Normally, evolution is when organisms change into more advanced species. That's evolution. I can't evolve on my own. Okay, so are they not going to use the term Digivolve? Was that a dubism? Yep, it was. It was a dubism. The original Japanese version uses the term Shinka for this process, which just translates to evolution. This is going to be a very interesting learning process. It's okay, you're stronger now, so that's enough for us. So, moving on, what should we do now? We ought to just go back up and wait for help. Easier said than done. We were washed away pretty far, and it'll be hard to get back up to that cliff. What if we see another monster like that giant beetle, but shiny, black, and with tons of legs? What are you referring to? I don't think anything in the Kuwagamon line has that, unless she's talking about, like... What is she referring to? I don't want to see any more bugs or snakes or anything like that. I'm assuming she's referring to maybe spiders? Whatever. Where do we go now? I saw the ocean earlier, so let's go check that out. At times like this, we should be staying here and waiting for... Hey, wait! By the way, I found this back when we were attacked. It's a Digipiece. Ooh, like maybe accessories to enhance stats? Press the square button to see the main menu where you can use items and arrange equipment. By equipment obtained Digipieces, your Digimon will become stronger. They can raise stats, add new skills, or have other effects. Choose a Digipiece to equip and place it in the central skill panel. Skill panel shape varies by Digimon. You have limited space to fit the pieces. When a Digimon reaches a certain level, the skill panel will grow, and you can synthesize by collecting materials. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to have random encounters in this game outside of just Digimon that the kids fought in the show for materials. Oh, hey, look. A box. Okay. Let's look at the main menu first. Alright, so we've got... Select as options. Looks like there is not an option to alter walk versus run. Alright, we got status for all the Digimon. Equipment will give you the first... Actually, let me take a look. It shows our actual party, right? Yeah. The lowest amount of HP we have right now is... Both Mimi and Izzy. We'll give Palmon the HP boost. Alright. Now let's keep going through tutorial land to save data again. Obtained HP Capsule S. I'm assuming that's a healing item. Yep, it sure is. I do like that Agumon is out and following us. So if we change up the leader, will that change who we're playing as? Oh, we can change... Interesting. Looks like we can't do anything about the leader. That's unfortunate. Oh! There's a lot of scary Digimon out in the world. Let's go get them! Okay, so Braveheart is not the regular battle theme. Maybe it's the boss theme. Alright, Numamon. Let's just use a normal... Normal skill did literally nothing. Let's try Poison Ivy. Okay, that did more. Poop throw! Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I mean, that is what they throw, but still. Alright, let's see what we got. Sharp Claws. Petite Thunder, aka Super Shocker. Did not do very much. Throws poisonous. Oh, and it even shows you when like different effects are gonna make Palmon go further back on the timeline. Interesting. We don't need Baby Flame for that. We could probably just do a regular attack for that. Alright. Ooh. We gained a lot from that. This might be a nice grinding game. Now we can come back here to instantly heal, right? Yeah. Though it's going to be interesting having to balance who's leveling up who, because I wonder if we're going to be forced to use specific Digimon in certain battles. You know, like when Garudamon fights Myotismon. I wonder if it's going to be a force, you have to do this, and if you haven't been training up Biyomon, you're going to be in trouble. Drop Slimy Ball. I'm assuming that's a material. No, we've got... Is this Betamon, I think? I know this is the one that digivolves into Seadramon. Yep, Betamon. Alright, Super Shocker is probably going to be good against Betamon. Oh, it's an AoE attack. That's cool. Poison Ivy was definitely good against them. Oh, Electric Shock. Okay, this is interesting. And look, it looks great. This game looks absolutely fantastic. Okay. Alright, now the camera's moving a bit. And we've got more fights to do. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm already kind of like working in my head thinking like what I would do in these scenarios. Alright. Poop throw! Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, and it hits everyone, including their own allies. So theoretically, we might get AoE abilities that actually hurt our own teammates. Okay. Alright, we got another box over here for an item. Hard wing times 3. I'm assuming that's a material item. Yep. A wing from an insect Digimon. Durable and easy to process. Alright. Alright. Let's get rid of these guys. Now, I'm hoping that, like... I'm assuming that with this chapter... Obviously, if this is based on episode 2, then the final thing is going to be a battle between Shellmon and Greymon. So I'm hoping that each of these chapters are going to have these, like, little... dungeons that we're going through. And then maybe like a save point at the end so you can, you know, grind for the boss fight if need be. Mushmon. Alright, we leveled up again. And skill panel size increased. Cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab this. SP boost. I'm assuming that's... yeah, that's a Digipiece. Let's see if we can give someone another Digipiece. We gave the HP one to Palmon. Yeah, we'll give that to you. Okay. What if we can synthesize anything yet? Not quite yet. Bent Vine. I have a feeling that the game's probably giving us all the stuff we need for the... yep, I can make another HP boost now. Okay, let me look at everybody. So we got 360 for... oh my gosh! Our stats are jumping up a lot every time we level up. Whoa. Well, anyways, let's make another HP boost. And we'll give that to Tentomon. How interesting. So I wonder if this is going to be like a Final Fantasy III situation, where you get huge boosts in stats for levels. Because in that game, you got thrashed constantly, but get a couple levels and suddenly you were fine. Like, even beyond just getting equipment. Hey, Mimi. Do you think I look weird? I don't know. I can't tell if I like you more as Palmon or Tanamon. You know, that flower on your head looks kind of like Mimi's hat. You seem to be doing okay, Mimi. Kuwagamon's scary, but I'm glad everyone is here. During the game, conversations may deepen their bonds. Okay. Alright, so we've got a bond system with the other characters. Interesting. I wonder if we have any, like, battle... oh yeah, bonding rank will affect battles. If the Digimon of a character with a high bonding rank will be acting next, a powerful combo will be... okay. That's cool. Okay, let's see if we can talk to Mimi again. If Palmon's a plant, does you mean Agumon's a dinosaur? I don't really think it works that way, but okay. Alright, here's a save point, right? So could we theoretically... nope. Yes! Theoretically just run down here. Where are they? There, and fight these guys to grind. Let's just do basic attacks, see how that does, because it's just one. Don't need to worry about it too much, right? Okay. All right. Well, let's go back for now. But we have that option available to us if we wish to do that in the future. Oh, and leaving complete... Did that get rid of our little thing to talk to the other party members? Did we lose out on those conversations? We did! We lost out on those other conversations because we left right away. Interesting. Alright, well, we're going to save. And we're going to tackle Shellmon next time on Digimon Adventure.